welcome back to Very Biased Opinions for the first round of Premier League predictions of 2020. I think it is match day 21, or round 21, however you want to say it. Thomas, you look very full of energy. What New Year's resolutions do you have?
No more drinking. No more drinking.
And on that bombshell, make sure you do click on the timestamps in the description, but we've got to crack on with the first match.
Manchester City versus Everton.
Obviously, we are filming this like way in advance, all in a big block, so we don't know how the sides have got on over Christmas. So you just have to take it on how you see it at this point of time, which is just like the week before Christmas. I think Manchester City will win, despite Everton have had a little resurgence, and they could have obviously a new manager in charge. Man City will win this game 2-0.
I reckon Carlo Ancelotti will be in charge. I reckon Everton will be a well-drilled unit, and I reckon this is going to be City dropping even more points. 2-all draw.
How can you say like a game ago you were like City is City, like they're back to being...
I'm trying to entertain people here, goddammit!
Jeez, that's never going to happen.
Oh, the hangover is real.
Brighton, Hove and Albion versus Chelsea.
Oh lord, right, so Brighton, Hove at home, you got to reckon they're going to be good at home, but Chelsea are a fluid attacking beast. I think they're going to get over their losing streak. I think Christmas is actually coming at the perfect time just to get on with the football. I reckon they're going to win away from home here 3-1.
Usually you save your crazy ramblings for League One predictions, but it looks like he's bringing them out, folks, for Premier League this time. I think Brighton will get a draw in this. I think it'll be a 1-1 draw.
Burnley versus Aston Villa.
One place you don't want to go on New Year's Day is Burnley. Not a nice place to start the new year, I would imagine.
Can you imagine you're talking about going on holiday there for New Year's? Like, hey, Burnley, welcome to 2020. Oh.
Unless you're going to the pigeon racing, I wouldn't expect it's going to be very good. And I don't expect Villa to have a good time there either. I think Burnley will win this game. I think they'll win it 1-0.
3-0.
This is a bit more like it. Newcastle United versus Leicester City.
Your ramblings are going to get to me on this one, so I'm going to do short and sweet. Leicester City to win.
I'm going to do really loud in your ear.
3-0 Leicester.
That's not going to happen, because Leicester City are coming up against the greatest manager of all time in Stephen Bruce. He has got to avenge a 5-0 beating that happened at the King Power. So his boys and his team and the whole of England will be rooting for Newcastle in this game, apart from that tiny little crappy place called Leicester. And Newcastle are going to win this. They're going to resurgent up the league. It's Europe, it's Champions League, and who knows what else after that. 2-1 win for Newcastle.
Honestly, I will love it if we beat them. Love it.
Liverpool versus Sheffield United.
Well, Thomas, to this point, Sheffield United haven't lost an away game so far, and they come to Fortress Anfield. Is this going to be where they finally lose an away game? Maybe not, because here's a picture of Chris Wilder sliding to celebrate Oxford's win in the 2010 playoff final. What are we doing, like a little two brothers?
Two brothers.
But in all seriousness, you have to back Liverpool in this one. They've just been excellent so far this season, and it's going to be probably another 2-1 win for Liverpool.
Yeah, you can't really look past Liverpool. Be a bit more boring. I think Sheffield United will hold up at the back. 1-0 Liverpool. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing. At this point, hopefully, we are at 1,000 subscribers. Our December push is going well. We picked up over 70 subscribers in December. Please keep liking, keep subscribing, keep looking at the timestamps below if you don't want to hear the ramblings of a total nutcase, aka me, or a slightly less nutcase, him. Go to Grandstand Bettors. They're better at this than us. We average 49% correct decisions. They're like 70, alright?
I'm amazed we're that high, to be honest.
I mean, you know, eventually if you just shoot at a wall, you will hit something.
Grandstand Bettors picked the correct lottery results 10 times out of the lot. No, that's not true. But they are excellent tipsters, and you should definitely go and check them out. And without further ado, we need to get back to the action with Southampton versus Tottenham Hotspur.
Oh, Christ. Southampton are going to lose this. Southampton lose most of their games. Will Ralph Hasenhüttl still be in charge?
I hope not. For his sake.
You just want him to be free.
I do. I want him to, like...
Consider sending fan mail to him.
I just think that, like, maybe football management's not for Ralph. And we should think about maybe... I want to see a new BBC...
You know, I reckon he'd be good into running a Timpson's.
He would be. I'd like to see... Like, you know, he's Swiss, so he's probably, like, good at making cuckoo clocks and shit.
And that's what Tim
But
said special.
long story short, Tottenham are going to win 2-0.
3-0.
This is detailed football analysis, folks. I'm just throwing it out there straight away. But the next match is Watford versus Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Watford are garbage. Nigel Pearson's made them a slightly better. They are garbage.
He's like sprayed a little bit of perfume on the guy.
It smells better than it ever did before. But it's still a piece of shit.
Oh.
But it's a nice smelling piece of shit.
But you love Troy Deeney.
I do love Troy the Boy Deeney. I got Wolves to win this. I'm suspecting Jimenez is going to score a hat-trick. 3-1 to Wolves.
Wolves are going to show the spirit
96.
of their manager. He's not dead, that's just his name, the spirit. And,
Nigel the Spirit Pearson.
no, it's Esperanto.
Oh, Wolves.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the
that's what
Spirit.
I said. Wolves will win as well. I think that they'll win
I'm not hungover.
3-1. I don't care if you're hungover because you need to watch out! Because the Eagles are coming!
Ah!
It's Norwich City. Those poor Canaries have to play as Crystal Palace.
Oh, God, I mean, like, yeah, Neagles eat other birds, right? Like, they'll just, like...
Neagles,
yes. Neagles eat other birds. I suspect what we're going to have is eagles flying in and just grabbing up canaries and, like, flying off with them and, like, ripping their heads off. Because this is going to be an absolute mauling. I have Crystal Palace to dominate in the away game. How much have I had to drink? Crystal Palace to win away from home 3-0.
I think that I heard Roy Hodgson say that if he wins this game, he's going to bite the head off a live canary in the centre of Carrow Road. And I, for one, want to see that happen. And Norwich are going to lose. Crystal Palace are going to win by 2 Wilfried Zaha goals to 0.
West Ham United versus AFC Bournemouth.
Well, you don't know what you're going to get from West Ham.
What are you going to get from
You
Bournemouth?
don't know what you're going to get from Bournemouth, but at least I don't know what you're going to get from this game, so let's not really talk about it too much. I hope you enjoy it. Let's go crazy and big. 3-all.
I'll go 3-2 to Bournemouth. Also, do you remember that weird stage you went through this summer where we predicted Gold Cup results? And every single video was like 12 straight minutes of just me laughing.
Yeah.
That's how I feel this one's gone.
The Montreal Impact and stuff like that. The Enter the Impact Zone. You can go back and click on all that if you want to. It's up in the top corner.
Gold.
But we have to move on to undoubtedly the main event.
Mikel Arteta's Red Gunner Arsenals versus the bus that is Manchester United.
Tough old introduction for Arteta, if he is indeed the manager with Chelsea and Man United. But Tom, how do you think your Red Devils are going to get on?
I reckon this is the sort of match that Man United are going to get up for. I also think that Arsenal play a really open style of football, which will suit United's kind of direct style. I don't think they'll have a hard time breaking them down. Equally, I think Arsenal are good enough to get a goal here. They have so much attacking riches, like, honestly.
They do.
And Aubameyang just scores. So, I've got this being a pretty bad day for Arteta at the office. I'm going 4-1 to Man United.
You could really see it though, because whoever gets the first goal in this game is absolutely crucial. Arsenal had a horrible run where they seem to go 1-0 down in like every game. Yeah. And I can see Man United like being good front runners in this one and maybe like going a couple of goals up early. Arsenal desperately having to chase it. I won't go quite as high as 3-1. I'll keep it
4-1.
Did you say 4-1? I'm definitely not going that high. I'm going to keep it to 2-1 to Man United. Sorry, Arsenal fan. I do hope you're going to get better for you. I just can't see it anytime soon.
I don't.
Unless some backbone comes in January. I just don't know like how bad it's going to. It could get really bad.
I think we guys should sign Van Dijk. Here's available. Pick him up.
Yeah, it's definitely. That's a shrewd bit of business. I think you can get him on a Bosman.
While you're at it, sign Mark Bosman.
And on that bombshell of Mark Bosman, I thought you said Mark Bosman.
No, like, we're ending this here. If you're looking for detailed football analysis, you're in the wrong
absolutely. Absolutely, you're in the wrong place.